listening to the Water Cooler Edit with Chris and Rich.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Water Cooler Edit. It appears that I've forgotten my voice in 2022 as well. I'm suffering in the first couple of weeks of 2023 already, but I cannot believe I'm going to say this. We're already a month into the new year. 31 days or so have already gone past, which, where is this year gone already? It's ridiculous. But besides that, let's talk about a few things here today, because of course I'm joined with Rich, who will be leaving me again. And we're not even a couple of months into the year, and he's going to leave me. He's going on holiday to England, where he's going to freeze himself to death.
Yeah, I'm not sure it can be called a holiday, but more an endurance test, I think. You're talking about the Arctic blast.
You know,
I might cancel it and maybe just go to the Maldives instead, huh?
We've been saying it's quite cold here, and it has been. It's been close to 15 and 16 degrees centigrade, even as low as 8 at some point. I mean, the rain came once and never again. And I remember speaking to a couple of people that I've met over the past couple of years who've come out and said, wow, it's hot here at the moment. It's 16 degrees centigrade outside most of this month. It's not hot at all, it's cold, but we should go back to endure the heat. But you know what, there are a couple of things that are around the corner. One of them are some hotels that are opening their doors here. More fabulous hotels that will offer breathtaking views in some of the most iconic places in the country. Plus, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. What do you have planned? Well, we might have a few ideas for you. But before we get there, let's talk about some new hotels opening up. And from what we were talking about before, you were telling me there's one that's just down the road by the creek, but more importantly, there's one opening on the Palm.
Yeah, this is a biggie, right? It's been quite a long time coming. Atlantis, the Royal. It's a very distinctive looking building, impressive looking building, I have to say. Kind of got gaps in it. It's kind of got like where you can see through.
For aerodynamics or something, so the wind can pass through. Or is it an energy thing where they can harvest the wind power?
I don't think it's either of those, but they're both really cool ideas.
Oh, damn.
I think it's just aesthetic, but I like those ideas. But look, I mean, people have been waiting for this one for a long time. We're talking, it's got 8 celebrity chef restaurants, right?
That's a lot of chefs.
Is a lot of celebrity chefs, indeed. I don't know what constitutes celebrity necessarily.
Wait, I'm gonna try this here. Gordon Ramsay, Jamie Oliver, the dude who says "yeah, boy,"
whoever he is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's who you got.
Oh, Guy Fieri.
There you go.
The best.
Yeah, I wouldn't say... Yeah, well, I suppose he is a celebrity chef in a way.
Yeah. He that cooking show.
He does more eating than chefing, but, you know...
Yeah, he's my idol.
Yeah.
You need to get them frosted tips. Yeah. But no, you said that there is a rather important restaurant that's opening, isn't it, out of these 8?
I mean, like I say, 8 celebrity chef restaurants, all very cool, but Heston Blumenthal is one of them. It's notable because it's his first restaurant in Dubai. But he's also got a bar there, which is called Residence. And
another very imaginative name.
Resonance, actually, not Residence, Resonance. And it has a 9.5 metre high jellyfish aquarium with 4,000 moon jellyfishes in it. There's between 2 of the towers on the hotel, there's a 90-foot infinity pool. So with pretty impressive views over Dubai and over the Arabian Gulf. From that, you've got... And also, guess what? You're going to love this. There's a fountain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't see that one coming. I didn't predict a fountain.
It's Dubai. There has to be a fountain, let's be honest. But I'll be honest, I love a fountain, Chris. I love a fountain. So there's Sky Blaze, which is the Middle East's first fire and water fountain. And so the hotel in general, you're talking 231 luxury apartments, 631 rooms. And this is a belter as well. That infinity pool we spoke about, that is one of 90 swimming pools at this hotel. 90. 90. This is a big deal, right? Because the Atlantis is, but let's be honest, is probably where you got the Burj Al Arab. It's probably the most famous hotel in Dubai, right? It's up there. It's one of the top 3, I would say. This one's going to be in that stratosphere. So yeah, It's worth checking out, and it's imminent, as we say, opening February the 10th.
So it's not too far away. Only like, what, a couple of days away, actually. To be honest.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Of course, there is another hotel that's opening quite close to where we are currently situated at the moment, because that is opening down by the creek, one of the most iconic regions, or should I say areas, in the United Arab Emirates, specifically in the Emirate of Dubai. I know I've grown up here, so the creek to me is one of those places that I'll never forget, and it's rapidly changed, and it seems to be it's changing yet again as we have another bespoke hotel opening up down there as well. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's just opposite one of the oldest malls that we have had here, which is Deira City Centre.
Oh, is it really?
I have a feeling, because there is a construction site that's near there.
It's Creek Harbour, right? A Creek Harbour, which is the new development, which is...
Yeah, so that would be right next to Floating Bridge, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you know the area better than me, so I'll say, yep, let's go with it. That's where it is, right? It's called the Address Grand Creek Harbour. Do you want to know why it's got the grand bit in there?
Because it's a grand hotel.
So the Address Grand Creek Harbour, it's got the grand because it's the first in the Address's grand collection, because if you add together the amount of rooms and residences, it's over 1,000.
Okay.
Right? So it's their biggest...
So that's a lot of rooms for both tourists and obviously people who want a service department here.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So it's got that option there. This place looks lovely. This is the first 5-star luxury hotel in Creek Harbour, and this place looks pretty special. And making a lot of noise is the viewing deck, which is a free viewing deck right next to the hotel, out over the creek, where you get views of obviously the creek. Right, but looking at downtown, right, right there, you get it, and it's the views. I have to say, are pretty impressive.
Okay, I'm still trying to picture out where this is. It sounds like it would be very close to Deira City Centre Floating Bridge, and if it offers views, so it'd be facing that direction. So I'm going off topic. I'm just trying to figure out where this would be.
Yeah, no.
Because that area constantly changes. I remember it just being the Creek and Yacht Club down there in Deira City Centre, and then I've gone every year I go back. There is something new that's there, and now we have a hotel that has 1,000 rooms in it.
Yes, it's a big old hotel, right?
Yes.
I have to say, it looks beautiful. It's also got a place called the Luma Pool Lounge, which is one of those places. It's using pool lounge. Well, what's that? It's around by the swimming pool, but it's in the evening. It's quite the dress code smart casual, because it's a really nice restaurant. That's quite near to the viewing deck, not right, but obviously, so you get the same views there. So you could have, that'd be quite romantic, wouldn't it? Leading to Valentine's Day, you had a meal there, looking over downtown and the creek.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and many of us tend to forget what to do, really. And, well, there's a lot of options that you can do here, whether it is a nice day in a hotel with your other half, or should we say better half. There are plenty of things to see and do as well, and plenty of packages that are offered around the country. But one of the ones that always gets me is Al Qudra, which is, of course, the Love Lake. It's, on paper, it's quite difficult to actually grasp what it actually is. And, well, it's not that complicated, because when you look at it from above, it is a heart, if I'm not mistaken, that you and your loved one can spend the day next to. If you're looking for something else to do, maybe you want to cement the love that you have for your better half as well, why not check out the Lock Bridge down at Khawanij Last Exit? Now, this has been around for a number of years.
I didn't know about this, man.
Every year, it gets bigger and bigger, and more locks are placed on it as well. So, of course, it would be a nice treat there for your other half to put a lock on it with your initials on it too.
I think that's a kind of cool thing. There's a famous bridge in Rome where they used to do that. In the end, they had to take them all off though, because there was just like way too.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Out of hand.
It's going to get to that point at some point, because the lake in Khawanij it's not massively deep, so I can imagine that will become an issue at some point.
Yeah.
But add your locks, feel free, and of course it will happen when it happens.
Lock in your love.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's really cool. And I suppose what are romantic places in Dubai? The beaches are romantic if you go for sunset, I guess. And
guess the desert as well as a whole.
Yeah.
Gaze up at the night sky.
Yeah, a bit of stargazing. And a lot of people like Madinat as well as a kind of romantic place in the evenings, obviously, because you've got the canals there strolling around. And Pai Tai, the restaurant there, is considered it's at Madinat Jumeirah Hotel. It's considered one of the most romantic restaurants in Dubai. But I've never been, but that's what I've heard. Have you been? Is that where you're going? Is that where you're taking me this Valentine's Day?
That sounds way too classy for me. I don't think I can get into the current outfit that I'm wearing, and this, of course, is formal for me. So, no.
No.
Rich, we are going to go somewhere special.
I'm interested. You
Yes.
got me. Where are we going?
Well, it's a secret. I can't tell you.
That's disappointing.
You'll find out eventually.
It's going to be Burger King.
No,
Disappointing.
it is disappointing.
I was
I've
looking
disappointed
forward
you
to
already.
a Valentine's Day Whopper.
If only. And that's a wrap for this episode of the Water Cooler Edit. Of course, you want to learn any more about the topics that we discussed on this episode, you can, of course, check out the MyBayut blog, which is Bayut.com/MyBayut. But I want to know in the comment section below where I should go for Valentine's Day, and if you've got any pro tips. Seriously, I need some help. Keep getting it wrong every year. But Rich, any last words?
Happy Valentine's Day to everyone, and that's about it, really. Cheers, guys.
Please don't forget.
You're listening to the Water Cooler Edit with Chris and Rich.